Thank you guys so much for joining. We're doing a fun little snow painting since it's snowing outside. How are you guys feeling about the snow? Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you can see the details. Thank you so much for the likes. I greatly appreciate it. Today we're doing a fun little snow painting. Comment below if there's any snow where you guys are at. There we go. Now we have our mountains. Now we're going to do some fun little bushes in the background. Some fun little trees back here to fill up this white space. This blank space. Load it up with just black. Seems like I'm running out of black here. These trees, they're going to be far away in the distance, so they're going to be as small as possible. When they're very in the back, when they're all the way in the background, they're going to be as small as possible. Just like that. I'm going to put one right here. Maybe put one right here. Don't worry about details right now because, again, they're all the way in the back, so you can't really see them. You can see where they are, but you can't really see all the details on them. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add little tiny, that's a lot. Little tiny. And you can see it's a tree back here. And do it on the other side. And do it on this little guy too. A little bit more. And then I'm just gonna like do a little zigzag here. Just like that. Add a tree here and cross over. Just like that. That's a little trick you can use if it's your first time ever drawing or painting trees. Then add a little more on this side, and a little more on that side. I'm gonna do the same with this one. Doesn't need to be too big. Just like that. Just like that. You got yourself some trees. Now what we're going to do is paint some clouds. Well, first I'm going to add a little moon. And I think I'm going to place our moon right here. I think that's a good spot. That's a good spot. I'm going to get my pencil and mark this spot right here. I think that's where I'm going to put our moon. I think that'll be a good spot. Yeah, I think that's a nice spot. Just like that, you got yourselves a moon. So pretty. Now one of my other favorite things to paint, some nice subtle clouds. And these clouds are going to be nice and subtle, nothing too much or out of the ordinary. I'm going to get some white. And then I'm going to get a little bit of a light blue. Just like that. Mix it up a bit. And get a little bit of this grayish color. I'm going to make some nice clouds, I'm going to load it up. Just like that much. We're just going to paint some subtle, nice clouds. I think we're going to start here and we're going to do small, tiny ones. Just like that. I'm going to put some maybe right here as if it's about to touch the moon. Ever so slightly. Just like that. And maybe put one right here. I'm just using the tip of my brush and ever so gently just letting it paint itself. Something subtle as that. And put maybe one right here, as if it's trying to catch up to its friend right over here. There we go. There we go. Nice and beautiful. Nice and beautiful. All right, now we're just gonna paint this right here at the bottom. This is all gonna be snow, so we're gonna get like a nice light blue color. Or a nice white would be nice. So I'm gonna get just a hint of blue, just the tip of it, just the tip. Put it right here, and then get some white. And I'm just gonna mix that in together. So I want a bit of it, not too much, just enough to hint that that's snow. And just a hint of blue, again, just on the tip, just the tip. And we're gonna move that in, just like that. Now I'm just gonna fill that in. Look at that, that's beautiful. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining. We're doing a fun, snowy painting. If it's snowing where you're at, just comment below. If you're just here to watch, that's okay too. I'm happy to have you here. And just the tip, just a little bit, just a bit, and then just a bit of white. Mix that in. I'm just gonna paint that all in. Hello, thank you so much for commenting. I'm happy to have a new subscriber. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna paint as much as you can. Soon what we're going to do is grab a darker blue and put shadows and highlights for the trees. It's going to bring it all together. It's going to be really nice. And mix that in one last time. There we go. Get the surface ever so slightly here. Steady wins the race. There we go. Nice and steady. Nice and steady, just like that. Now you got yourself some snow. Beautiful, beautiful white snow. All right. I'm gonna clean my brush. Clean it as much as I can. Now we're gonna add some shadows here. We're gonna get some shadows. I'm gonna grab my my pencil. I'm just gonna mark where I want some shadows for my trees. Because I'm gonna put a tree right here. And then maybe a little tree right here too. Mark my shadows on where it's gonna be. Then maybe I just wanna add a little branch right here. And then maybe I'll add like a pattern of shadows falling down. And they get bigger and bigger as they come down. And then put some branches right here. So let's go ahead and paint these branches. All you need is a simple black. Running out of black. And fill it up just like that. And what we're going to do, we're just going to add some nice branches, some nice trees. I'm going to lower it for you guys so you can see clearly. Just on the side here. Do some light branches. And do one crossing over. Add some lightness to it. Just like that. That's nice. Ooh, pretty. Just like that. And then I'm going to add a nice little twig sticking out over here. A little big twig piercing through the snow. Put some light little things onto it. That's nice. I'm going to do another little small tree here, trying to pierce through the snow, make itself known. The trees, don't pressure yourself. Trees or clouds or mountains, if it's your first time painting them, they come in different shapes and sizes. So don't think it has to be perfect. That's something I had to teach myself. Nice little twig trying to stick out, make itself known about all the snow. There's a little branch here. Maybe pieces of little grass trying to pop out. Tiny little pieces. And little pieces here too, trying to make itself known. And add little patches. Patch here maybe. A patch here. Trying to make itself known. Alright, now we're going to add 3 little trees right here. Three little trees. First thing I'm going to do is just going to add just straight down and there. First, just plant where you want your tree. And then I'm just going to do this little nice little X's, just like that. And an X right here. Because this tree is kind of in front of the rest of the trees. So it's going to be a bit bigger. And this one, I'm going to make that one big in the middle. And then go at the bottom. And then a little bit bigger at the top. Just like that. And then I'm going to just add little bits of grass at the bottom. Maybe some around it. Maybe one all the way back here. You can't really see it that way, but it's there. little bits of grass. Maybe there's some more bits of grass over here. Just trying to make itself known. Maybe there's one little bit of grass back here. Maybe you should put one right there in the back. It's so tiny, but you can see it matters. And now for my favorite part, the shadows. And we're gonna use this brush here. It's a nice round brush this is the company I use. Nice little round brush. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get a nice dark blue, probably as dark as this one. We're gonna add little shadows. Remember those shadows I talked about earlier? Just like that. I'm gonna get a little bit more white. Something just like that. And again, just the tip, just the tip of it. We're gonna load it up. Those same little things. I'm gonna hold it upward just like this. And just go ever so slightly. Just like that. And just like that. And maybe I'm gonna add a little shadow there too. And add a shadow right here. Cookies. And then shadow here. Shadows everywhere. Again, just load up the top, the tip. Just the tip. I'm gonna plant maybe a little shadow right there for that little guy, or a shadow there. And then we're gonna add a shadow here. If you wanna use a tinier brush, you absolutely can. I'll give you an example. We're gonna use this brush right here because it's more thin, so it's a better use for a steady hand. And you just wanna go lightly, just caress it. Just lightly swoop, swoop. And swoop. There we go. And you got yourself some nice shadows. If you have any questions you want to ask, especially tips about where to start or where to keep going, feel free to comment below. I'm an open book. I'm more than willing to answer your questions. If you're just here to relax, that's okay too. Make this shadow a little bit bigger. There we go, that's nice. And some little shadows in there on the back. Just feels so blank. Just feels empty. There we go. There we go. Nice winter painting. All right, my favorite part, zooming out to show you it all coming together. Look at that, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What I'm gonna do, my favorite part, is taking off the tape. And the tape helps give you a cleaner look for your art piece. Ooh, got a little stuck there. Let me tear it from here. And there we go. Would you look at that? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. And there you have it. A nice, beautiful winter painting. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to take this out the frame so you guys can really focus on that one paint, on this painting. Thank you so much. Thank you. I do a lot of lives, you guys. I do a lot of lives. I do tutorials. I do painting tutorials, sketch tutorials, oil tutorials. Go check out my channel for all the things you need. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for painting with me. I will be doing a lot of lives. I know a lot of people are stuck in the house, so I just wanted to be a positive part of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Bye-bye. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.